Hello everyone, today we are going to unbox, install, and review the LISEN vacuum magnetic phone holder. We were eager to try this mount out in our car, as another suction mount we had would lose its grip regularly and have to be re-secured. It arrived in a fairly compact box. Opening it up, we slide the contents out. On top, we find the electric suction cup phone mount itself. It feels solid and well made, and the arm and magnetic ring are tight, strong enough to hold larger phones. There is a button on one side, used to release the suction, if you want to detach the mount from a surface. It is a little bigger than our last mount, most likely because it has a battery to power the suction cup as needed. Also included in the box is everything you need to install and use the mount. There is a USB-A to USB-C charging cable, probably about 3 feet in length. Next is a Ziploc bag containing a number of additional accessories. Opening it up, we take out all of the contents. We will go through each included item. First, we have an alignment sheet, which is used to adhere a metal ring to a non-MagSafe phone, so it can be used with the mount. Next is a protective buffer sticker to protect your phone when installing the metal ring. Both a wet and dry wipe are provided to clean the surface before mounting the phone holder. There is a clear base pad to provide a smooth mounting surface on textured dashboards. And this is the metal ring that you can adhere to non-MagSafe phones. Next we find documentation for the mount. First is a card with some important tips about the mount. On the flip side, there is a QR code that takes you to an installation video. The last thing in the box is a fairly detailed user and installation manual. One side of the manual document shows you how to use the mount with both MagSafe and non-MagSafe phones and cases. It also includes instructions on how to install the metal ring to non-MagSafe items. And finally, includes the important notes and the QR code. On the other side, you will find a list of everything in the box, an overview of the mount, a reminder that although you charge the suction mount, it is not a wireless phone charger, and step-by-step instructions on how to install the mount, as well as use it. There are no additional tools needed to install the mount. As you will see, you merely charge it up, adhere the base pad, and then let the electronic suction stick itself to your dashboard. So let's go ahead and do that. We take a USB-C charging cable and merely plug it into the USB-C port on the mount. The charging light turns red, indicating that the mount is charging. Once it is fully charged, the light turns green. Before installing the mount, let's go ahead and show you how you install the metal ring on a non-MagSafe phone. You are supposed to use the alignment card to determine the center of the phone, in order to place the ring in the right spot. That being said, since the paper was folded, and quite light, we found it to be more trouble than it was worth to try and keep it in place. As such, we used it to get a rough idea, and then just placed things by eyeball. First, you put this protective buffer sticker on the phone. This sticker is used between the phone and the metal ring, to make sure your phone does not get damaged by the adhesive on the metal ring. Peeling off the backing, we bring it close to the alignment paper, to get a rough sense of where we want to place it. Once done, we move the alignment guide, and carefully place the sticker on the phone. We then rub it a bit to push out any bubbles, and smooth it so it completely sticks to the phone. Next, we do the same process for the metal ring. We peel off the backing, and carefully stick it to the protective sticker. You should allow it 24 hours to completely set before using. Finally, let's go ahead and install the mount on our dashboard. First, we will try to see if it will stick to the dashboard without the base sticker. To do this, you merely place it on the dashboard and push it down until the electronic suction starts. While it does seem to try to stick to the dashboard, as you can see, it is easily taken off. This is because our dashboard has a texture to it. As such, the mount cannot get a solid suction seal. So, it is time to use the base pad. To prepare for that, we first use the provided wet and dry wipes to clean the surface. Ripping open the first side, we have the wet wipe. We use this to rub the surface to remove any dirt or dust. Then, we open the second side to get the dry wipe. This is used to dry the area before adhering the base pad. Now, let's go ahead and stick the base pad onto the dashboard. We peel off the backing, and then carefully place it on the area we just cleaned. Again, we rub it a bit to remove any bubbles, and make sure it is securely fastened to the dashboard. Now, let's try the mount again. We place it on the base pad, and push it until the suction starts. This time, the mount is securely fastened. It does not come off when we move the arm around, but as you heard, it turns back on as we adjust to ensure the maximum suction is maintained. Finally, let's go ahead and place a MagSafe phone on it to see how it sticks. As you can see, the magnets are quite strong, and we doubt even the bumpiest drive will dislodge it. So overall, this mount seems like it will work quite well. We like the fact that if the suction loosens a bit, it will automatically turn on the vacuum to reseal. One downside with that is the battery only lasts about a month before you need to recharge. If you see the light turn red, it is time to charge it up again. One thing you could do is just keep it plugged in at all times to keep it charged. Let's go ahead and plug it in, and this will also show you how it is reusable. To release the suction, you can hold down on the release button, which is on the side of the base. Then you can just pull the suction off. Then, we'll plug it in by locating the USB-C port and connecting it to a power source. The arm can rotate 360 degrees, so you can place the mount in any orientation. Once ready, push it down, and it will suction itself back to the pad. We hope we answered most of your questions with this video. We did receive this unit in exchange for our honest review. Thanks for watching.